Chapter 2: A Thundering Thrust Through Time. Anthony Gallagher, the aggression, was trying to come to terms with his anger at the world that day, and the fact that Robbie White, aka Robbie the Rudder, had been hiding all the cheese from Michael Goodwin did not help matters because he loved that man with a passion for fashion. Jamie May was still chasing Robbie the Rudder, trying to whoop him, but Jamie the Jumpstart Your Heart had a much better idea and decided that he to find a new weapon and a faster travelling method. He came across a cave within the depths of a mathematical equation burned into his skin like a map. He followed this and sure enough came across this cave which was really clean rock formations. Jamie the Jumpstart Your Heart was quickly navigating his way through the cave and all of a sudden he hears a soft echo. He initially ignores this and keeps tracking through the strange formation touching the walls just to make sure he doesn't miss anything like secret switches and shit. Whose leg are men? There it was again. Fucking echo. Jamie decides to follow it this time because it's much clearer and he knows he must be close. He reaches into his back pocket and says, "Go Gengar," and releases his ghost-type Pokemon to travel through the walls and find the location of the echo. Exactly 4:17 GMT, Gengar comes back and tells him where to go. Jamie comes across a glass, and a glass rope into a blackened sky. He is not sure, but he is definitely not afraid. So with all his youth and striking good looks, he does a backflip down the glass well, not even touching the rope as he lands in something muttering, "It's not my fault, it's just a nice shade of red." Repeating over and over, he pulls out his convenient flashlight, turns around to find a scared John Buchanan, says to John, gentle, "Alright man, what are you even doing here?" To which John replies, "I have no idea man, but I know what you're looking for." John gets up and grabs Jamie, jumps into him, they both evaporate into nothing. Robbie the Rudder had stopped running by this point, because let's face it, he's not the fittest of men. He places his hands on the green lurched around beneath his hobbit feet, and knows that his time on Earth is coming to the end of days. So he gathers all his feeble 6-year-old girl strength and begins walking in a northeasterly direction. Andrew Archibald Duncan is just chilling with the thoughts of really hot curry for his dinner. He screams to the skies, "Megalodon! Let's do this!" And Meg, with his abilities, lifts him right off his feet with ease and brings him to the clouds. They have curry that clears the skies from side to fucking side and brings them back to sea level. They both run into Anthony Aggression, deciding it's time to find that filthy Robbie the Rudder. They all jumped into a badass looking vehicle, which Owen described as jaw clenching and irresistibly gorgeous. Jamie and John had appeared in the only place that was safe from the clowns of society, not only as 1.192.168.1.1.4. There was a weapon so horrible it was capable of destroying the Milky Way. Jonathan Nicol was found in a coma, police informed Australia. Anthony, Andrew and Meg caught up with Robbie the Rubber and trapped him like a balloon traps air. They simply just phoned Jamie to Jumpstart Your Heart and gave him the coordinates, and the sky flashed and Jamie was standing over him giving him the lecture about cheese and the routine of shopping in Argos. Anthony was ready for a fight. He clapped his hands together and made Robbie the Rudder dumb, deaf and fucking blind, which was only last for a short period of time. Robbie the Rudder awoke, astonished there was no one standing around him. He was very concerned about his sexuality. The sound of violins were playing and a baritone. Meg came out of nowhere and grabbed Robbie the Rudder by his throat with his mouth. And Anthony appears, grabs his arse again. Andrew pokes him in the eyes. Megadeth says to the aggression, "What are you grabbing his arse?" Anthony replies, "Just trying to teach him the values of the deep south, bitch." So they drag his damaged features across to meet his fate. Without hesitation, Jamie throws Robbie in the air and lands in an unknown place with nothing in every direction. Turns out the secret weapon was, the single ladies, with their hands up. John was a master of time and space, and that's how we could travel so fast. Just on our lesson learned, you dick, to be continuum again.